Hey everybody, I'm Mike and this is Reelblack, and today we are with Mekhi Phifer.
Yes.
Actor, legend. You've been in at least half a dozen of my favorite films.
I appreciate that.
And I guess you're in town now to promote
Insurgent.
Insurgent, which is the sequel to Divergent, which was a huge hit.
Yeah.
Now, I haven't had a chance to see it, but I know you play Max.
Yes.
Can you talk a little bit about the film?
Yeah, absolutely. So it's a part of the Divergent series. Basically, it's about a dystopian future, world, a possible future for mankind, and society has been split up into 5 different factions. And I played Max, the leader of the Dauntless faction, which is known for its bravery and sort of like the protectors of society, if you will.
All right, that's cool. Now, I mean, for Reelblack listeners, you got to pay attention because Mekhi is in. There's lots of great actors, Ashley Judd and everybody, but we care about Zoe Kravitz and Octavia Spencer. Do you have any scenes with them? Or?
With Octavia, yes. With Zoe in this one, no. In Divergent, I did, but not interacting really with her. In the first one, I'm more of the taskmaster, sort of initiating the initiates. And so I have a lot of like monologues and little speeches and things like that. And in this one, I have a lot more dialogue with Kate Winslet, Octavia, and that kind of thing.
Okay, so I mean, what's better for you, to work in like small independent films like The Suspect, or to be in these big franchise movies?
Well, to tell you the truth, I mean, this is a great movie, great series to be a part of, and it's my first time doing a trilogy or something like this of this magnitude. But I do love doing the small independents as well, like The Suspect and Uninvited Guest and a bunch of other little ones, because I get to do a lot more work and really delve into this character. Usually when I do a film, it has a beginning and an end, and there's the character arc, and you see him go through the whole thing. This one is stretched out over 3 or 4 movies. So, so I don't know from each script what I'm going to be doing, So it's kind of interesting. I mean, I love doing this. I mean, this is great. It's, gets the worldwide attention right off the bat. But I do love my independence as well as doing stage and television.
Right, and you've had a great career. Like I'm amazed it's been 20 years since Clockers came out.
I know, it's crazy. I know, time flies, man.
Wow. And now, I mean, is it true the stories like that they just kind of found you off the street?
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, in retrospect, I mean, it was kind of like that. I went to an open casting call with my cousin for Clockers, and they told me to come down to the audition, which I did, and then Spike auditioned me about 8 different times, and I had to do improvisational work and read with Harvey Keitel and Isaiah Washington, and then he told me I got the role. So it was one of those type of things. It was my first time ever doing it, and my first time ever being on the set, and then to work with people of that magnitude. Your Spike Lees and Delroy Lindos and and all of those other great people. That just upstarted the career.
But you hadn't studied acting or anything like that?
Not at all.
Wow.
Not at all. But I was always, my mother was a school teacher and also a dancer and choreographer. And so she was always very supportive of the arts and always had me in extracurricular things like after school programs. And I would do little talent shows and stuff like that, but nothing at all like what I do today.
Okay, so our concentration is on black film, and we're working on a project called Black Film Now, actually, which is what the current state of black film is in the 20 years that you've been a working actor. How do you think it's changed?
I think we try to see more positive black images and images of us doing diverse things. It's still a road to climb. I don't think we've gotten yet to our counterparts in achieving that. But all we got to do is we just got to keep trucking along, and trying to do. That's why I love doing films like The Suspect and those other films, because you get to diversify, your portfolio, if you will, and showcase your talents in many other ways.
Okay. But also you're working with independent directors like Chuck Stone and Spike, and
absolutely.
I mean, you've worked for a lot of folks. So, and as well as the TV. I mean, we could talk for hours. But what are you working on now? What's coming up besides this?
Well, I just finished another independent, but I think it's going to become mainstream, called Viral.
Okay.
So basically, sort of like kind of like a Brad Pitt in World War Z kind of thing.
Okay.
Where it's myself and a great cast, and it's like we're having to fight these infected folks and sort of trying to like basically half the population in the world has been dissipated.
Okay.
And we sort of have to fight for survival. And I just finished that right after I did Insurgent, and now we're getting ready to start part 3.
Okay, so you're like the action star now.
Well, I mean, in this series, I do some action, but it's like thinking about if you're the leader of the Dawn, it's just like being like a general in the army, or you think like Barack Obama.
Okay.
Sort of being the guy pushing the buttons, but you don't see him jumping out of a Black Hawk.
Okay.
Going to get Bin Laden. He sends the soldiers.
I'm just happy that they're making sci-fi movies where you see black people,
right,
and you don't get killed first.
Right. So, exactly.
So you got at least another check coming.
Oh, absolutely.
And hopefully that check will pay for the opportunity so you can do some independent stuff, which we love. And thank you again for being on the show.
Oh man, Reelblack, baby. That's what it's all about. What's up? I'm Mekhi Phifer, and you're watching Reelblack.